Good evening, my name is The Ferret and I'm commentating for Goldrush EU. Been good game so far. Actually also the last game, very tight finish. Standard rules apply. If you don't understand my voice, please go to the main menu, go to mute, and watch my example as I go do it on camera. Right, that was very easy. Now that guy called Alien who kept speaking up, I've now muted, so he now can't hear me. So yeah, same can be done to me. If you would like to go to the main menu, please go to the main menu, X with the ear through it, find my name The Ferret, and that will, quiet me quicker than anything else. And in case I look at the teams. Otherwise, Blue have actually got a very good push force going on. They should actually do quite well for this game. As for Red, yeah, equally so. It actually seems reasonably balanced. Looks like I think he went away. Now this is the problem if you can't mute people. You just end up having a bad experience. And in any case, doors open. Scout goes for the run. Marco trying for that. Now here goes the Ubers. Heavies as well. Okay, a little bit cleared out. Now DD5F, they're trying to go for get the Sparrows and Heavies. Now, surprisingly vacant area. I mean, there's only a couple of Heavies out and barely nothing on Red. Now, Heavies are moving up. Nobody's pushing the cart. Where is Red? This could be one of those very elaborately bad, teletraps where basically the entire thing is trapped somewhere. In any case, from the looks of it though, Bob D already pushing up for the attic. Can't even over the first point yet, and Blue have already taken the attic. This is bad. This is a very odd game. I've never seen Team Cave this quickly. In any case, the cart is over the line in record time nearly. 9 minutes on the clock. Red have really got to pull everything back here now. They've lost a lot of ground, lost a lot of time. Well, Blue again a lot of time. That's the problem. Now, in any case, Blue can't be pushing up that cart. Red aren't really counter-attacking too hard. They are holding reasonably well though. Now, from the looks of it, Blue are going to have some problems here. I don't know what happened. A little bit delayed reaction there for that Uber. Don't know where it's going now. That was not the best of Ubers. Not great ground. The Uber partner was not the best one of choice. He's ended up going around in a circle. You have to be careful as Medic. If you Uber something at the wrong time or something not going to go out with an Uber, it's a real problem. Medic has to judge when the best time to Uber is. Or they usually ask the person at the front when you want to Uber. And the problem is, if you're holding on to an Uber, 100% Uber, you're invulnerable, and then nobody, and the guy you're trying to, you're healing is like, I don't want to go out there. He's like, dude, I can go out there now, but it's not really effective. So sometimes you really need a good medic partner. And then so far for this Red team, they're doing really well. Scoot playing medic, nice couple of soldiers in front of him. Yeah, he'll do well at that. Oh, crikey. Now, what happened there? Now, this is the thing. I thought, Scoot had a nice couple of soldiers in front of him, and then all of a sudden, they disappear in the wrong direction, forget to cover their medic, and then it got totally abandoned. I mean, I really don't know what happened there. I mean, I thought he was going to really, really do some damage with that. J4M4, holding the attic, being responsible. Now that's a nice thing with a soldier. In my opinion, a soldier's like B class for all seasons. There's no problem. If there's like a ton of soldiers on a team, nobody's going to complain about that because they're always awesome. It's like they can go anywhere. They've got good health, good firepower, and they're not too slow. There's no weakness about them, but rocket jumping's the exception to that. In any case, though, Vikings managed to clear the attic out, or so he thinks. Girardi attack. Didn't see the teleport. Now that's a classic mistake right there. When you go into the attic, you've got to check that everything's been cleared out, and he didn't. Drop forward now down to Captain Unicorn. Engineer trying hard as he can to defend that. But this time, this is a tenuously held attic. Just about is whole. This attic is really, really under contention here. But while it's happening, blue team on the ground has been, you know, pushing the cart. Now, blue team are doing a good job here. Now they're pushing that cart. That's, you know, I like that in a good team. They, you know, keep an eye on the cart, keep it pushed. The more you push that cart, get it close to the end. The other team has to, you know, panic more and be, you know, put into a position they don't want to be in. General massacre going on here. This, you know, red team are just about holding this, but they're taking a lot of casualties. Now, blue team's also everywhere at the moment. Oh, unlucky there, Viken. Now, bouncing heavy there, going for the cart. Yeah, I'm going to win this. I'm going to... No, shot. We're really careful as heavy. I mean, snipers, in my opinion, are the worst enemy of the heavy. You know, soldiers, you just shoot them. Down around, you just shoot them. But you can't get these guys. You know, snipers. Way too difficult to get them back. So, my name is The Ferret. I am content for this match. If you don't like the sound of my voice, please, you know, mute me. Feel free to do that. Now, this is the main problem here with this cart. The cart in that position, you can't get to it, and the attic is still held. And that sentry there is going to stop anybody getting near that cart. You know, Rock, credit to the guy, he has really decided to come back from the dead with this and just rehold the attic. Rehold? Retake, sorry. Now, Blue got it back up there again. Take this guy out again. You know, they should have done it the first time. You know, a good blue team will move in there and invest the attic heavily. Do that. Red team will throw all their attention to it, or they'll know they'll lose the game. However, there's sneakiness going on. Okay, blue are trying to push that cart. Weren't able to. Now, Zemic there. Yeah, no, he couldn't take that sentry on. He's going to go around, forget it. Viken playing heavy, but medic support now. This is the thing, this blue team, if they can get into the attic, take that out in one swift stroke, move in, take everybody out and then push the cart, they can have this. Now, Viken there, tend to go for the cart, didn't see the sentry, got urinated, doesn't help. Blue team may have just retaken the attic once more. This is their best opportunity, 3 minutes on the clock, they've got not too much time, but enough time to take this. Be brave. Now, this problem is blue team. They just seem to die out at the best time. Okay, Marco's on the cart. Oh, pity. I think he nearly got to victory there. But this red team is on the ball. They are keeping the defence up quite tight. This cart is slowly getting pushed. It's tortuously bad, though. I mean, this blue team is inching its way up to the cart, but never really finally nailing it. Now, finally the attic's teleport got taken out. Now, maybe it's out earlier, maybe there's more time you're on the cart. Scout, whoever that scout is, I can't get your name because he's zooming around. Viken, bouncing around that cart, trying to keep it pushed. Doing a nice job of it, actually, being a pain in the arse, which is, you know, prime scout strategy. Oh, come on. Blue team are really throwing themselves in here. It's down to the last hit. Marco again. Can he do it? Nice work. Go that man. Very nicely done from blue there. I mean, it was a very herfy game, actually. I mean, red were actually obviously the better team on par, but this blue team, when they moved in a direction and managed to take something bit by bit by bit, they eventually got to the end. I mean, good couple of teams actually. This blue team, they got guts, maybe not the skill, and the other red team, they got the skill, but they don't have that respawn time. I am sorry about that. As I said, if you do not wish to hear me, there is a mute button, and it's very, very easy to use.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doors open. Uber out on the left. Very nice work for that. He's using the gloves. Oh, I do love when Heavy uses the gloves properly. Those gloves, you know, when Uber get you in a nice position to get right into the enemy with an Uber. Very nicely done. Now, general devastation around the cart. Lots of spies. Red team are getting depleted quite quickly here, actually. I don't think they better keep its level of attrition. Now, blue team smell victory already on that cart, pushing it up. Now, it's at this point in the game where red teams, you know, very rarely win. They can't really, you know, they have a good vantage point to shoot from, and blue that can't move up and around. You know, Cal's playing a heavy. He's good as a heavy. So, you know, they've lost this first point. He's got to a full 9 minutes. The red team being caught in the back foot. Now, what do they have in store for this team, the red team? Now, DD5F there, heroic effort, trying to, you know, stop blue in the tunnel there, but that heavy had a medic and he was on the cart as well. I mean, that's a dangerous combo. That heavy's got enough healing to really keep him going. Now, blue team is still moving. This cart hasn't stopped yet. This red team needs to do something. Looks like there is... Oh, crikey, is that a crits heavy? That can be dangerous. Cart still hasn't really stopped yet. Oh, now it has. Now, Red may catch a breather here. Or will blue let them? What's going on? Oh, who is this guy? Oh, this is excellent engineer work. I do love a good engineer. Good work. In any case, back to the front. Looks of it though, Red have, you know, still on the back foot. They need to retake the area, push out a bit. If blue kind of maintain that forward position, they will eventually win with 7 minutes on the clock. We're inevitable blue win from there. I say inevitable. There's always, you know, a fuck up here and there that will, you know, ruin everything for one team. Red team's holding quite nicely at the moment. They're banging away most of the opposition here, but blue team haven't really thrown in an Uber yet. That's what they need to finish this off. However, blue are still going in anyway. That cart is nearly there. The rest of red team is just keeping him off the cart. Who is that pyro? He's doing a good job of just generally staying alive. Very nice. I don't know what happened there. I mean, that pyro just kept dancing around the cart, kept nudging it, and he didn't really get molested too much. He was just made to, you know, left to push the cart. None of the soldiers on the cart moved up to stop it. Now that was a very pushed game. I'll say yes on that scramble. That will only change for the next game, which would be perfect. You know, the ball was pleased for teams. But yeah, now the problem with that game was, I mean, blue could clearly see there, was that red didn't have anything left in the tank. They had no engineers. I mean, where were the engineers in that game? They are an essential part of any red team. You need, you know, first off, great firepower from those guys. They don't miss those sentries. And the other thing is, you need those teleporters in there to get you guys to the front lines. Red suffer massive respawn times in this game, and they need those teleporters to get those guys front as quickly as possible. I mean, without that, blue win by sheer respawn advantage. To be fair, I think I did see the blue engineer in the previous game already level 3 telly up. Excellent work. I love good engineers who can, you know, bung out teleport really quick.
Hey, Furry, don't you know that you could record this and then just put your voice in later?
I know this is you know, live recorded. That is true. But it's this evident first off support replay function. And the other thing is that people do kind of like Here's Live, and there is a mute capability for this, so you can, turn me off if you want to.
Yeah,
in any
just
case,
don't give away anyone's position.
in any case, Blue moving out from the cart. Red is punishing him here. I mean, those Blues have got great effort on that cart there. They're going for the quick push, but no, the Red team decimated them. Now, front to stabilise somewhat. But one thing we're not seeing here, Blue again is not being faced by sentries. There's no sentries on the Red team. I mean, what are Red doing? Being gets a nice stab on a scout. Very rare for spies to get stabbed on scouts. They're usually too fast to get. That's why if you get stabbed as a scout, it's your own damn fault. No way you should be having your back to a spy and be that slow. Now 7 minutes on the clock. They've got plenty of time. There's no resistance on this cart here. This Blue team should get this first point swimmingly easily. Uber goes off. Maybe I didn't go in the right direction. Maybe more towards rear on, taking out that one guy. But yeah, it's all good.
Spy pyro.
Carts over the line, full 9 minutes. Now, again, there is, Blue pushing his cart up. Again, unmolested. Oh, that's a nice bit of work there. Who was that? Coffee Mug. Throws piss on the cart. That's always a good thing to do. Just unnerves the guys in the cart. I'm not sure I'll be here anymore. And now that was pushed over. Where were Red defences? There was nothing in the way of sentries. No, they didn't really have a line built at that time. And this Blue team is just continuing to push forward. I mean, right now they're on the balcony already. Cal whips that engineer, D5SF. How dare he start using, the short circuit? Just grab your melee weapon, smack that guy. And there goes an Uber. I can't believe this Vanguard work here from this Blue team. Throw out an Uber, get rid of any remaining Red defences available, just let the rest of the team push the car. And, this is a swimming job from this team. However, they did lose a lot of guys here, and they haven't really got on the cars where they should do. This Red team could come back here. Oh dear God. If Red push now, they could have this. There is nothing stopping this Red team from retaking this ground, but they've not done that yet. They're just waiting for everything. Now that could have cost them the game. They had a golden opportunity there to retake ground. They didn't take it. They've let that simply build up.
During roles in the action such as this, you should switch to engineer to help your engineer.
Back in the game. Well, Blue team suffered a setback there. Now I think we're going to settle in for the long game. Blue didn't get the massive push they were hoping to get on that cart, and it's going to be an old-fashioned game of fighting around that corner and Red generally building up defences. Now, oh, nice flank effort there from that heavy. Is that a quick fix? I believe so. There goes an Uber. It went backwards. Now, come on, that needs to go forwards. What happened with that Uber there? I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see the start of it, but it didn't get anywhere near the sentry it was supposed to blow up.
There's a pyro in the pit.
Nice, but Go Vegan takes out the sentries. With some help. Now this Blue team, seeing it Ubers here and there, but they're not really pushing. Cart's going back. This Red team could have fought back this game. It's a very difficult scenario, area to deal with actually. This last corner. Oh, who's that? Is that Blue Shamu? Again, it's not one of those beloved Angro engineers who decide, you know what, I'm going to do things myself. And, you know, he got the cart pushed a little bit. If he had some help, he might have got somewhere with that, but too much redness around. Oh, J4M4. I saw that quick grenade. It bounced towards the back of blue lines. Took out the good 3 guys. Lovely work. Now that's a bit of a backhand blow. J4M4 personally just dealing with the entire blue assault by himself there. But here's the thing though, neither team are really pushing around the corner here. I mean, you see one team get battered and then the other team doesn't follow up on it. Neither team being adventurous. At this rate, Red will win because they're simply just stalling the game, which is all they need to do.
Double down.
Now this team this blue team needs to throw out some Ubers, maybe flank some more, do something else rather than keep trying to get round that corner. Because that would be the death of this blue team if they keep trying to take this corner, go around it. All that's going to happen is that it's just going to Go Vegan there gets taken out. Take that sentry. Now here's the thing, I saw what he did wrong.
God damn it, the moment I stop watching.
Now, Go Vegan there decided to start sapping the teleport things. Now that's a dead giveaway for an engineer. If he left them, engineer might not realise somebody's being stabbed. Could have got the stabbing. Now that's the thing, it's like that's spy baiting right there. Leaving out stuff and sap and it just alerts engineers that somebody's coming up on them. In any case, Jungle Devastation, it looks like Blue might have the advantage here. They're steadily pushing. Not as hard and fast as I hope.
We're trying to set up down.
Yep, this blue team again is just not pushed in. Oh, here comes the heavy. Oh no, punished. Now that's the thing. Andy Wolverine there, good player, doing good all-rounder. He's got a nice sniper view up there, taking everything out near the car. This is the idea where you need a counter sniper. Usually most snipers end up standing near the back somewhere, so they go around the corner. This is why you need like somebody up front to take care of the opposing red snipers. Three minutes on the clock, 3.5. And it's, red team are still keeping this team in the corner. There goes an Uber. Can they wreck everything? It's moving up. It's looking good. Cal is trying to find targets to take down with his Uber, but he can't find any. Where is blue team? I mean, Cal here is just nowhere, nothing to take on. Where is blue team? What are they doing? This is the best prime time to attack. Red team has rallied, beautifully there. I think they just given enough time. That was a, missed opportunity right there. I think blue could have won the game, but they weren't anywhere to be found. Now, perhaps the whole thing there could have been, I say could, that blue didn't have a teleporter up, and that might be accounting for the reason why they don't have anybody, at the right time, and they're not pushing as hard as they could. Yeah, perhaps we're going to take that teleporter. That's unfortunate. You do ideally want to get the teleporter away from the front lines. Not too far away, although they're useless. 1 minute 50 out on the clock.
Down in the pit.
1 minute 50 out on the clock. This red team is holding. Blue team is just doesn't push as hard as one would expect. Cal's on the cart. He's a real goer, Cal. I do like him. He tries really hard for this, but he's just not getting the support he needs.
He has actually been trying to flank down in the pit.
I know, he's been doing very good work, Cal, but he just this is the problem. He just can't get a break in this game at the moment. Now, red is coming out here. They're smelling victory. They're moving out. 1 minute on the clock. They think they can get away with this. Just pushing out, making sure blue can't get anywhere near them. And it's beginning to work. Blue are getting pushed back and back. This is kind of sad, really.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Now, blue had this storming campaign. They pushed up. They kept pushing and pushing. Look, I mean, until that cart just stopped right at the end there, I thought they were going to win that. But no, all of a sudden, red decided they wanted to win now. And that was it. Game set. Red just held them there. Anyway, back to point 2-3, and you know, red team is defending this area now.
Mission ends in
Sticky, pretty sticky down, man. Always dangerous. And this is tragic. I mean, red have pushed blue all the way back to the first point.
3, 2, 1.
And good work there from the red team. That they rallied magnificently. I mean, what I thought was going to be a complete steamroll, blue going from first, second, third, and nearly capping to the last point. Red just stopped them and pushed them all the way back to first. It was a lovely victory for red there. Now, if I'm correct, have TD scrambled? I'm not sure. But anyways, rest of the teams. Looking at class choices, red are doing okay for class choices. Maybe they should be okay. Maybe a little admin heavy. Blue, on the other hand, plenty of fighting guys. They should do fine. Now, what I said from that last game, though, I think the major problem there was blue. I didn't really want to watch it too hard. I don't think they had teleporters up, and you know, you see the blue attacks go in, and you just wouldn't see the gusto behind it. It could have been that simply the blue team weren't pushing as well as they could do, or they weren't there to push. Well, I think that could be it then. When Ubers went in, because they did go in, you know, some worthy guys going for the Ubers, but they couldn't find anything, or they were pushing up and they were unsupported.
4,
You must remember to go in with those Ubers.
2, 1.
Epi, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Doors open. Blue hasn't come out yet. There's a scout. If I can fight in the game all by himself, there goes an Uber. He's moving up, there goes a sentry. Demon right in there. Okay, they've moved up now. Oh, nice stab in there from Bob D. Hit blue. Yeah, they're pushing very well. Red's defense was shattered. They've got some Ubers going. Blue responded with another Uber. Now this is, wow, storming work from the blue team here. They are just taking up the field. Wrecked everything in sight. Now that's a good time, you know, above 3.5 minutes, that's going to easily translate to 9 minutes on the clock. Now, that was a very, very quick push. Now, do red have anything left in the back?
Hi, Marco.
Okay, it's over the point, 9 minutes. Okay, that heavy's still on the cart, he's still moving around that tunnel. Now, traditionally here, people usually get shot in the face and sniped. And the cart is usually left there to, you know, let it vegetate for a while, hopefully get rid of all the defences. As for the attic, well, Sir Daniel's already in there, taking up positions. Now, red team, heavy is trying to defend everything. Estimator's sentry finally makes an appearance, surprises everyone. Okay, now red have some hope of keeping this game under their control. What happened to that Uber there? I mean, DD5F there fired off an Uber, but it just didn't go anywhere. And no, eventually that sentry gear all got taken down. It was a nice little effort while it was there, but this team is just too on the ball. Now, this blue team is advancing massively around red's right, their left. And red team are losing ground, losing guys. It's beginning to smell faintly like spawn camping. Oh, this red is blue team's moved up the field. They're just firing at any red guys that are in the way. They're keeping that cart push. This is all a solid effort right here. J4M4 shoots S teammate in the back with a shotgun. Ignorable kill, and oh look, that was a rollover really. I mean, you know, the red really tried with the attic there, but this blue team, no, they had the Ubers, they had the talent, they had everything. Now this is quite, you know, worrying situation. This is a blue team. Now, you can look at the teams right here. I mean, blue team's, you know, class makeup there is very offensive. You know, all solid picks. You know, this is what I'm saying with, you have a team that's got too much admin in it. There's basically too many people who, you know, work around the sides that try and help out in a very invisible manner. No, this team, nah man, I got stickies and grenades and like rockets and shit, and I'm gonna fire everything. You know, and that works. Basically, if you got a team that's gonna just shoot everything out of the way and just push the cart, that will win a game. I mean, the only thing you can really stop against that is, you know, a counter effort of the same value. Heavies, medics, you know, counter firepower, and you know.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doors open. Red goes in with an Uber. Can they make it work? Well, it's making blue team flee a bit. Now, maybe I wouldn't have kept firing up then. I would have moved up with that Uber. Now,
medic soldier from
now, the thing I find a lot of heavy drop the ball with actually is, you know, a lot of it is shooting the gun. It's when to shoot the gun actually with the heavy is very important. If you can actually like fire up the heavy at the right time, you know, with good lines of fire, it's amazing what you damage you do with them. But if you're like spamming a corner with shots, you're just wasting your time. In any case, blue broken out.
Down.
They're shooting that cart. There's blue everywhere. Red aren't making an effort with heavies, but they're generally dying. I mean, this red team is. No, this red team is everywhere. The blue team, sorry, but they're just moving in. Well, that was yet another rollover from blue there. I mean, they're going to take the first point with ease. Not sure what they've got left in the tank. There you go, have a look. Well, okay, now that's not bad. That's promising. Cal's getting the sentry up. Now, I think he may have got rumbled there already. Okay, Red to come stream back out. They're going to defend this gap. Now, Blue Shamu there, stabbed. Now, he was urinated there. Cart's coming in. That was not a very good place to be. Really back up. I mean, Heavy may seem invulnerable, but you really can't, you know, push him that far. I mean, 1v1 fight, Heavy will be a sentry. Bob D tries to get rid of the engineer stuff there, but nah, too many of them. Not sure what happened there with that blue Uber. Didn't. Wolverine's in there. He's trying to take it down. I think he did too late on that, and not the right guy for the job. The problem with that particular angle with that sentry there versus the heavy is that the sentry's at maximum range, and the heavy just can't make up the distance. It's, you know, quite a long way to go over and spin up barrels, take the thing down. You need to be a lot closer than that to take down a sentry with a heavy. Nah, that's cool, man. I mean, as I said, it's better you actually use the, you know, Uber rather than just kind of, you know, wasted it. Anything could have happened, like somebody could have gone in, thrown some stickies in there, and that would have really, you know, won that area. Speaking of stickies, Sir Daniel gets in there. Attempts to ruin all the engineers' fun. Nah, that's the thing. Endermen are the bane of engineers. If you really want to get rid of a sentry, just use those guys. I mean, lock and load is a lovely gun. 2 shots kills any sentry dead. Oh, Envoy 2D. Nice lucky crit there on that sticky. Fight for the tunnels. It's a pyro. You do not be up against an Uber pyro in a tunnel. Now, blue team here are, not really getting up there. Viking's trying. Eventually gets rid of the sentry with a bit of help. J4M4. This guy's going to be dangerous. And the other sentry is down. This is looking bad for red now. There goes an Uber. Wow, another Uber from blue. This team just keeps pooping out Ubers. I mean, it's a lovely thing to do. I love it when a team does that. You know, they know how to play this game. They know medics win the game, and they just roll with it. Now, red team here needs to counter-attack, and that's not what we've been seeing so far. They're holding the tunnel. They're making sure people don't get to the sentries, but they're always down to the knuckle with these defenses. They're always having to use the sentries. Better than the previous game where they kind of, had none. But looks like red may have caught a break actually. Doesn't seem that blue actually managed to push up as well as would have expected with them. Again, Mariah coming out as a spam heavy. Okay, blue team eventually formed up. They go on the push. Blue Shamu jumps in there as heavy. Wow, that was devastating. Now it just seems as if blue team are closing in for the kill here. Rock and Ice doesn't see the sentry. Red team is holding. It's 5 minutes on the clock. It's at that cart position. You can hold a cart here, but it's difficult. And the thing is, blue team know how to use that. Well, their left side of the field, red's right side. Take the far right, take the far left, and shoot the sentry from a long distance. That will take it down eventually. Now, red need to, keep hold of that. Okay, looks like blue moving in. Everything's down. Oh no, all the blue teams here. Oh, it's a red. Oh no, I thought that was going to ruin everything then, but they just didn't get on the cart. I think one explosion was moving away with it. That was enough to lose in the game. And that's the thing. I mean, I'm a massive fan of teleporters. I mean, for me, an engineer, not so much about the sentries, about that teleporter. That will win you a game. That teleporter. I mean, my personal favourite thing to do as a blue engineer is to play Spec Ops NG, which is get behind enemy lines, build a teleporter, a little base somewhere, where we're simply not expecting blue to come from. At the right time, it can be devastating. Blue find out that actually blue have moved up really fast, really hard, aren't ready for them, and that's the power of teleporter right there. Oh yeah, nice, it's been recorded, it'll be uploaded later. Doors open. Red are holding. And nice work there from Sir Daniel. Gets the kill on those sentry there, but taken down for his hubris. And there goes the blue Uber. Advancing the field nicely. Blue hasn't really come in force though. They're just kind of maybe. Oh, I'm afraid I missed that then. I'm very sorry about that. I was going to track the front door. Blue, where is red team actually? They're strangely absent from this first part of the field. Those stickies don't look helpful either. I have a feeling that red has blue sneakily moved up the field already. Oh, Bob D. Trolling work. Gives that engineer a run around, then stabs him when he gets to a closed door. Lovely work for that. Blue haven't moved up as quickly. You know, that car was, I thought that car was moving, but clearly not enough. In any case, they're moving up. Red might have something in store for them. Go vegan there. Playing Furious Medic. Also dead. Somebody's been thrown out here from the blue team. They're moving up. Does Red have anything left? From the looks of it, I'm afraid Cal's sentry gun there, just taken down. Nah, this blue team just keeps pushing and pushing. This is a nice spirit from this team. They're taking casualties here and there. And is that a short circuit medic? Oh, trolling work. Those new short circuits. I mean, the old ones were awful as anything. Nobody liked them. The new ones have a high fire rate. Very nice. It completely ruins demo men, you know, attempts on sentries now. Now, 8 minutes on the clock. It's coming to the last corner. I think we're in for a longer match rather than a short, quick one. Bob D making his reign of terror there. Oh, here goes an Uber. Can I make good use of it? Oh dear, things are generally blowing up, things are dying. Red looks on the way out. NG action on the cart. I think Marco there was trying to use short circuit, but it just didn't work. Blue Shamu tried using the short circuit on the cart, but it didn't really work. We were trying to push up. Red, I think, just got them there. Bob D stabs me once again. Nice work from that guy. Now, blue here, I think they threw a lot in there. But, you know, they haven't got the numbers. However, too many of those style attempts and blue win the game. Good pushes.
They're setting up in the pit.
From the looks of it, I would say Red are winning this at the moment. They're keeping blue at bay. Blue isn't really trying to get around the corner anymore. Uh-oh, that could change now. Oh dear, that would have been sent flying across the map. Can they recruit that? Red have found a counter, but nice bit of counter work. They are needed in a good game. You know. Bob the Z-Bop there.
Spy.
Nice, he gets the stab in. Okay, blue team making an attempt at Carmen's on the cart. Not anymore. This is looking desperate for Red right now. Red have got a couple of guys on the cart. They're holding it just about. And there's a heavy with crits. This could spell disaster for everybody involved. There is nobody alive to stop the crits heavy. This is looking like absolute disaster, and yes, that cart's going over the line. Nice job there, blue. One good push. That's all it required. Well, okay, one more round. Seems like I'm wanting back for the encore. I can just stitch these videos together, it should be easy enough.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Now let's look at the teams. Blue, good pushing. Reasonable. Okay, blue team can do it. There's red team. The admin heavy, but I think they can do it. Now this should be a reasonable game.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doors open, scouted out straight away. Now, Poke Marmalade there didn't really get attacked. He actually managed to get a 9 burn. Oh, here come the Ubers. Moving out, red counter Uber. Man with a skull cut there, just taking out people. Oh, crits everywhere. I mean, people are dying left, right, and centre. Blue, I think, have the initial advantage for the moment. Blue are taking casualties. Quite a lot of... And oh, Bob D. Lovely work by that guy. I really appreciate his spy work. He can get... He's doing everything right. He's not standing in front of people too much. He gets behind him and stabs him from the back, which is what you should do. Too many spies nowadays, like, get rumbled too quickly. And he does it again. I mean, that's how you use a dead ringer. You go in there, stab somebody, get killed, and then you reappear later. And do it very quickly. If you leave it too long, you know, people will just find out. Yeah, there you go. From the looks of it, Blue have managed to clear the area and push them quite nicely, a good time. Now, red team though, they're doing well. I think expecting good things from them. You know, this second area should be a bit of a battle. Very much so from the looks of it. Bushamu comes up the stairs, immediately finds Bone over. Nah, that's always unfortunate. You don't want to be, you know, just suddenly find a sentry. Now, red team looks like they have the. Yeah, I can't see much blue team. I think they may have been counter-attacked, or they're not. They're flanking very hard at the moment. Now, this look. Blue team doesn't really seem to be appearing in there anywhere. The thing with red team though, they are pushing up to the cart. They're keeping the area around the cart, that nice big basin area. Once they're complete, hang on. I am sorry about that, I just released a supply for tea very temporarily. In any case, blue push on this car. Okay, they've managed to cast a bit, and from the looks of it, oh, I missed that. Damn, they took the attic while I wasn't looking. Okay, red team now will try and get the attic back, or you know, just keep it away. But there goes an Uber, Poke Marmalade. Undorks in the face of puffing. Now this is where you really need a heavy. I mean, this is why I love playing heavy. You know, pyros can't do anything at you. Do more damage from up range. Up close, more damage out range. The only thing you haven't got is the sheer range of firepower. Those scouts, when they start firing those flare guns, can actually be plain annoying. Oh, nice puff work there from Scooters. Gets rid of that medic. Unfortunately, tries to be armed with a heavy, which is not as preferable. And red are caving slowly. Yeah, blue looking like they'll win this. Is it spawn camping yet? Oh, and it's spawn camping already. That's it. This red team is dead. Barely anything to stop them. And that's over the line. Wow, you can really tell Bob D's up doing really well with this. You know, more than the next two guys combined. Very nice. Christ almighty. I feel for you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Doors open. Heavy's out. It's Uber. I think he's expecting more resistance, but there's nothing really waiting for him there. Sentry's kind of annoyingly in range. It went down. And nope, spy work happened again. Okay, red team is coping reasonably well. The problem I'm finding here is there seems to be something happening everywhere. Okay, there goes another Uber. Yeah, from the looks of it, these teams are everywhere. I mean, elements of red are, you know, backing into blue spawn, and then blue are still pushing up on the cart. Red can't seem to put, you know, sentries in places. I mean, both teams are all over the place on this map. Can't really see any real front here. Beacon is moving up. Oh, so damn it. Lovely stab, just gets over the fence. Marco finding a distraction for that sentry, but not what he was doing there. Oh, what's going on here? Now, I did not see this. Red is spawn camping. That is always bad for a blue team. I mean, if you get spawn camped as a blue team, what the hell is going wrong? I mean, you really should be having the, you know, respawn time to actually, you know, push them out. That's a pity. Unfortunately, I do have to watch the entire film. It's really hard at times to do that. I know. Doing the sap dance. Oh, unlucky there. I'm not sure that Pyro was trying to get in on the sap action there. Would have worked actually, but I'm afraid no. Now I can't remember whose sentry that is. Then they're doing nice work. That's a lovely sentry position, but a hold down thing. So you can only see like the top of the guns, and it's got enough range to get over to the other side. So that means that anybody else has to try and, you know, get the quick snipe on it. Oh, who's that? I know. Can he? Not enough damage. Nearly took that sentry out. Meanwhile, red team are regaining positions here and there. But I'm not sure what's going to happen with the blue team. They are throwing out Ubers occasionally, but it just doesn't seem that really much changes. This could be the problem now. From the looks of it, blue are having real problems like defending their spawn point. They just seemingly constantly irritated all the time. Blue Shamu moves in. Nice, but work that. Get in there, do some damage, get some heals, reacquire. Now same with heavy. I think too many heavy try to go straight in there with a medic and go all the way in. You know, that's just too bad to do that. You need to take out some guys, wait a bit for healing, then move in, get some healing, then move in. You know, you don't go all the way on the first try. Nobody likes that. Yes, and it's back to spawn killing. This, how did this happen to a blue team? Yes, heavies, pyros everywhere. All they need is a dispenser here, and I think they'll have it. Now, this is where, you know, you're going to need a couple of Ubers and get out there. Or some Crockets, that'll do. And there goes an Uber. Oh, that's ruined everything. Red team throwing out an Uber. Counter Uber there from blue. Trying to get away from it all. This is insane. I mean, there are Ubers everywhere for this team. Blue are moving out from one side, trying to get rid of Red's defences, whereas Red are moving straight for the front and getting a blue spawn. This is insane here. Now, that sentry is still up. Maybe moved a bit, or maybe a brand new sentry. Cal there playing Troll Scout. Can he make good work of it? Nice work there from Cal, gets rid of that teleporter. That could affect the entire game there for blue. However, this is one of the herpiest matches I've ever seen. Red team defending very oddly here. They're getting spawn kills in, but, you know, and blue are just still slipping out. Well, yes, it is a commentary, maybe not football related. I mean, definitely not horse related, you know. But yeah, if you don't want to listen to it, man, you know, feel free to mute me. It's cool. Now, in any case, blue now actually managed to get their bearings on this cart and start pushing up. Why are they not pushing it? They've got 3 minutes left. They need it all the time they can get on this cart now. Mob D failed the stab attempt there. And Heavy definitely trying to defend the cart now, bailed. 7 minutes on the clock. They're doing okay, you know, they got enough time. Now, this team, blue team, needs to move up, get more organised. They can't keep allowing these spawn kills to happen. They've got to deal with the attic. Now, from the looks of it, I think they caught a break. There was only one guy in the attic, and blue managed to push right through that. Beacon there, trying to get sentry built. Mercilessly go for blue Shamu, surprise Heavy. Oh, Jeebus. Blue Shamu there, just playing this relentless, unstoppable Heavy. And stabbed! Now, you can't get away with that forever. You have to occasionally, you know, look behind you occasionally to check, to make sure nothing's approaching. Unfortunately, Heavy have massive backs. It's really hard to protect that behind. Red counter Uber, moving in. Unlucky Pyro gets away from that. I can't believe you did that. And then, yeah, red counter didn't do much. It kind of went through a tunnel a bit, but never really made much of a dent. Blue Shamu. Commando Heavy. He's going for that sentry. Can he keep the pressure up on it? Oh! Taunt killed. Now that was nice work there. He was going for that sentry. The rest of the team didn't really pick up on that though. Kind of a pity, but he was doing great work until he got killed.
That was a really close one.
Now blue team here. Red are counter-attacking. Areas of crits Heavy. That's dangerous. Crit bullets at range will do 27 damage. Now, that's the thing. Bullet fall-off doesn't apply to crit bullets. That's why they are dangerous for that other reason. Oh! Taunt kill there from Beacon there on that teleporter. Oh, now that's the problem with there with an exposed teleport. It just attracts trouble. Blue Shamu trying to escape all his problems. He's still. Oh no, he died from overexposure to pain. Oh, this red team is pushing all the way back to spawn again. I just want to say, this game is crazy. It just seems that, you know, blue team occasionally make massive advances and then red comes back again. I mean, it looks like they're going for another spawn kill. I mean, this is insane. Oh, Beacon did not see the rolled crit grenade go past him. It turns around, foot in the face. Z-Bop stabs Captain Unicorn. Bob D stands Z-Bop. Professional courtesy there. Oh, nice work from you, Bob D. He's just getting those stabs in. Now that's what he's doing very nicely there. He is just making a pain in the arse for himself, keeping that team guessing. And he does it with enough rapidity to actually just keep causing fatalities and casualties. Now, what is the state of red defense? Red defense is doing fine for the moment. Actually, it's the insane thing. The teleport being used to transport guys to the front line. I mean, that's really making a real comeback here. Oh, Cayman gets rid of that sentry. However, the rest of the team not being in the right place at the right time means that will, you know, get repaired in time, and nothing really happened to that. What happened to that Uber there? Again, that was a Demo Knight Uber. Didn't really go anywhere. Derpy Pyro Battle in the attic, or the first attic area. Scooter Loop trying to bail. He will be hurting after that. Now this, I think Red have this game. I don't know what. I think it's the constant counter attacks that are causing Blue to lose this game. Where at the start of the game, where they're going for the spawn, it's like, yeah, you can hit the spawn. and that will stop blue from coming out. But they have the respawn time, they have the sheer distance to the cart. It's easy as anything. But now these massive counterattacks keep going they're going this deep. It's causing blue problems. They have to keep regaining the ground time after time. Blue Shamu, they're trying to eat an emergency sandwich. We've all done that as heavy at some point. Nearly dying, try and select number 2 quickly as possible, hoping not pressing mouse 1 and then accidentally spinning up the gun. Bob D still stabbing people. Now what we haven't seen from this blue team, I think we have seen it briefly, but we've not seen an engineer go into the attic. Now that's nice thing in the attic, it's actually quite a bit of a deviance away. Again, red team just come back out again, started counter-attacking. Immediately gone for the attic, make sure that stays out of blue hands. Jasper, trying to get away from it all. Oh no! Crit shot in the foot. No, I thought he was going to really make a great getaway there from medic, but no, persecute to the end. Bob D gets that stabbing again. Oh, this man is amazing to watch us spy. You just see him move up like, yep. Nah, dead. But he does, he plays spy how you're supposed to play spy, which is you approach people from behind. Don't let them see you. Stab you. I mean, too many times for us newbie Dead Ringer players. One but right up to the person in question, and people are like, oh, that's obviously a spy. He's looking at me. Shoot him. He then uses Dead Ringer because he must be vulnerable for a bit, and then run away. This guy, yeah, no. Approach him when they're not looking.
3, 2, 1.
Too bad I'm always looking.
And this red team won this game. Very nice work there. Bob D, look at that score. That's an amazing score. Yeah, very well done. Red team, great effort there. I mean, blue, they were doing really good work. This team was just an amazing red team.